Riverstone.
I'm Rosie.
And welcome to Oops, Baby.
And we got Heather here as well. It's our Christmas episode.
If you didn't notice.
Well,
Hey,
we're here. We made it here. It's been a long friggin' weekend.
I know.
I feel like. So how was yours?
It was pretty good. You know, we had our little holiday party, so everybody came. Everybody brought a little dish, and we got to spend some time with, the children.
Kitties.
And, yeah, did little kid photo shoots.
We got
and
some great food.
yeah,
Oh, the food was so good.
yeah, it was so good, so good.
Those crackers with the bacon and the jalapeno.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it was so. There were so many little snacks, so we were just like snacking all day. We had mimosas all day. We got to play in the leaves outside, run around. It was a good time.
So festive.
But you guys had more stuff going on. Tell me about you guys' weekend.
Gosh, well, it started on Thursday, and we got to go to the Mavs game, and we decided we weren't going to dress in just normal clothes.
Very last minute.
We're cool,
very last minute.
We're cool Mavs fans. We're not regular Mavs fans. And so we dressed as Santa's helpers, which was super fun.
Super cute.
We got so
Super
many
cute.
comments, which was just awesome. You know, when you're walking around with a little buzz
Uh-huh.
people are like, great
Yeah.
outfits, you look good. And we were like, yeah, we do.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all were super, super
So
cute.
that was holiday celebration number one. And then it was our office Christmas party. Well, shoot, it was our office Christmas party Thursday morning.
I was about to
as
say
well.
before that even. We
Then
had a
the
Christmas
game.
party.
And then Saturday was like the whole brokerage
Yeah.
Christmas party. And that was fun at PGA
It looked super fun.
Omni in Frisco.
Pretty legit. Good
It was
food.
good.
Music.
Yes.
The Christmas tree pictures were so adorable.
The whole
Those were-
place is beautiful.
It was a vibe for sure. So many people. Like I obviously you can just think of all the offices and be like, dude, they have a ton of agents under them. But when you like see everybody kind of in like one place, you're like, oh my god.
And everyone's gorgeous.
I know. It's
I mean,
crazy.
everyone is
Yeah.
gorgeous at our brokerage. It's like, wow. Everyone's
that-
dressed to the nines.
Yes.
Everyone's so just,
I like it.
their families are so pretty. It's just really, it's awesome.
That's like a thing.
And-
so whenever you sign up, they're like,
Yeah.
"Gorge, yeah."
And
Well,
everyone
they
is
care about it.
genuinely
Yeah, yes.
like nice.
Yeah.
Like really
Yes.
nice. I like
Yeah.
that. So far everyone I've met I feel very comfortable around. Like not like ooh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's cool.
And that's part
I
of
like
our business,
that
though.
vibe.
But we can talk about that in a little bit. But that is part of
Yes.
it. Just-
Yeah. Laid back, down to earth,
So, yeah,
easy
good
to
week-
talk to.
Good weekends all together. My liver is hurting a little bit, but
I'm still tired.
I feel
Well,
like
Monday.
it's okay.
hair of the dog.
It's
is
the
what we call
holidays.
this. Yeah.
It doesn't count.
I really
Holiday
think-
drinking doesn't count.
It doesn't. And I
It's
think
juice.
It's
yeah,
just
it's
juice.
juice.
Spicy juice.
Yeah, yeah.
fruit
It's my
for
mom,
the day.
my mom juice for the day.
I really think though from Thanksgiving to New Year's Day, like it's
Yeah.
just a blur. Like, I
Right.
think you're just supposed to drink.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Well, how-
trying to
how
make
else are
it
you
to the
supposed to
gym.
get there?
Yeah.
It's like
It's fine.
it's a rule. You have to just do it.
Cheers.
I like it. All right, so let's dive on into learning about Miss Heather Duke. We've had so many questions since we started this podcast on when you're asked when you're
Yes.
going to be on this.
Yeah.
Well, here I am. Hello.
You are a fan favorite, so she's here. And you guys didn't disappoint. We got some good questions for her and for this episode, but take it away.
Oh,
Tell
okay.
us about
The
yourself.
pressure. So anyway, yes, I'm Heather, and a real estate agent, single mom of grown men.
That's crazy.
It's so
Look at
crazy.
her.
Yeah, look how good she looks.
So well.
Everybody, look how good she looks.
It didn't come with many years of I mean, it's just not eating because you're so stressed out. Like, that's all it is. It's just not eating, staying wrapped up in a burrito and a blanket because you're stressed out.
Look what stress could do for you.
Stress me out.
Stress and Botox.
Yeah.
Stress and Botox. But yeah,
Yeah, right. Let's fix on that.
just overall.
Mine
you
just
know.
make me want to fight still.
I
Like,
know.
I'm like, what'd you say?
Oh my gosh, yes. They get sassy.
Oh God, I'm in it.
Oh.
So mama, grown ass kids, crazy. What
Both
else?
in college. They both made it to college, and one graduates we thought in the spring, but he's gonna take one extra class, so it'll be in the summer next year.
Cool.
Graduates.
What do you go to school for?
He went for information technology science, so IT basically.
Oh,
So
that's the best thing to be in right
money,
now.
some money,
Oh, yeah.
and just it just fits his personality. So it's just crazy how both of them ended up with going along the path of exactly where I figured they would land.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
very kind of math
yes.
science, just very technical. He doesn't mind the meticulous, tedious work
Awesome.
type stuff. And then my youngest has always been a reader and kind of introverted, and so he's doing journalism.
Very
And,
nice.
yeah, and so he's always so for his 12th birthday, he asked me for a typewriter when he was little.
I
yeah.
love
And
it.
Yes, and
Click,
so now,
click, click, click.
yes, and so, but it was he was a little disappointed because he pictured the ones that you see on TV.
Yeah, and
the
you like
black
push
ones.
it.
You go like
Yeah.
this, but they don't have
Yeah.
those. So it's
Yeah.
like the brother.
It's like the electronic
The
kind.
electronic
Yeah.
kind. But he would
I
write
had one.
little books and staple them together and like illustrate them and stuff.
Oh
I
my
still have
God.
a lot
Oh,
of
I
them too.
love
Yeah,
it.
so like then that's crazy. He's in college now to be for journalism.
Yeah.
So
So cool.
it's
Does he have
right up his
that?
alley.
I can't talk. Does he have his eyes set on like where he wants to go work, like a newspaper?
I mean,
magazine,
ideally, he
and-
wants to work for the New York Times. It's
Yeah.
like his dream.
Yeah.
But he's looking at like the Observer and things
Uh-huh.
like that. And then
Cool.
he's also thought about just doing some political type work. So, gosh, you know what? I'm drawing a blank because there's a camera. But he's really wanting to do like digital and media articles and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that. There's not
That's-
enough print anymore.
Right, right.
which is
Yeah,
kinda
that's really where you
sad.
gotta go.
Yeah. So yeah, he's working towards that, and
Very cool.
we'll see. I know that he's very interested in it and very passionate about it. But I feel like he could easily land himself back into college to do like a law degree or a history degree or something on top of that, and maybe be a professor or a lawyer. There's always that potential to keep going. But right now that's kind of where he's at. He's looking to
Well, that's awesome.
write
Sounds
some
like you did a
newspaper.
good
articles.
job,
Good
Mama.
job supporting your kids' dreams. Love it.
I just want them to be happy. That's the whole thing. It's like if you end up in a path in life to where you're just doing something that fits your personality or fits what you love, then you're just going to be so naturally good at it
Yeah.
and happy that it's not going to matter.
You're gonna
if
be
you have
excited
a ton
to
of
go to
money
work.
or
Yeah.
so, which I think they're both going to do well. But
Yeah,
it's
definitely
more
sounds
about
like
how
it.
you feel and how if they're going to
Yeah.
be happy. That's what I care about.
Yeah. Awesome.
Nice. So, Mama, great kiddos. You're a real estate agent as well.
Which another thing is to talk about real estate is just doing something that fits your personality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
You gotta have a good personality for
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
yeah,
Not
well,
be bashful.
yeah, and just
Get out
also
there.
just trusting, personable, caring. It really does come from a place of the heart because
Yeah.
you work a lot for free.
Yeah.
People do not realize how much realtors do for you for free.
Yes.
And and it doesn't just mean we're just opening doors and showing houses all
Yeah.
day. Like we're answering questions. I am always tied to my phone
Yeah.
and helping people.
It is not a 9 to 5. It's
No.
24/7.
Yeah.
Because people really don't get that. Like, I've gotten emails and phone calls at like midnight, and I'm like, "What? Are you doing awake?"
Yeah, and it's about setting boundaries too. Because
Yes,
you have to say,
yes.
"Hey, I'm available pretty late usually, or if we're in some intense negotiations, maybe a little later that night." But
Yeah.
if you're working with someone for months and months to try to find them a home or sell their home or whatever, you don't want that consistently every single night at 11 o'clock
Yeah.
because it's very disruptive to your personal
Yeah.
life. They're just like demanding your time, so you have to set those boundaries. But it is the type of job that blends into your life. You'll literally be in your club clothes on the way, and you're like
Looking at an inspection
negoti-
report
Yes,
or
yes.
something.
I was scheduling houses on the way to
Yeah.
our Christmas
Yeah.
our friend Christmas
Yeah.
party. I was like, okay, I'm scheduling showings for this week. Had to research the property real fast and get the showing schedule.
And that's kind of like when you're the boss of you and stuff. You're always working, and people don't understand. Like it's not a 9 to 5. Like you don't get to check out. You have to keep going and keep going because that's just how it goes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strum up your own business sometimes. A lot of the time.
And that's a big part of it too. Is the part of the working for free. It's not necessarily that you're working for free, but it's work we don't get paid for right
Yeah.
then.
Right.
Is like what we're doing tomorrow. We're going out. We're going to do some social media stuff. We're going to film some content. I mean, it's going to
We're
take. half
using a
of our-
drone tomorrow.
Ooh, I can't wait. Oh my God, we're such nerds. together. Like you become such a nerd about house stuff, you know, pictures and descriptions.
Who's doing the drone? You have somebody else.
We
doing
have,
it.
yeah, one of
Oh,
our
okay.
friends that we work with.
I've
so
tried to
he's
do-
got the drone.
I've tried to do my own drone filming before. We smashed that thing so
Oh,
quick.
no.
Like as soon as we got it, we're like, let's go. And we didn't realize we don't know how to fly
We
this.
just recently got the things that you hold and it like moves a little
The
bit.
yeah, the
gimbal,
360.
the gimbal.
Yeah,
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 so that was our.
That was our Christmas
baby
present to
stuff.
us. Yeah. I was like, Merry Christmas. You get a very nerdy toy,
Oh,
gadget.
that thing's the best.
So,
Yes.
for all you guys wondering, we decided to team up this year. We're gonna do a little bit of some team stuff at our brokerage, and so we're getting in the beginning stages of getting like our marketing done, a plan, you know, just getting out there. We're networking a bit more, getting our faces out there, just meeting new people. She had a great idea. What was it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Can you
we
guys
need
help
a
us
team
out?
name. But with that being said, Jennifer
trying to recruit her.
is Jen. Sorry. Jennifer. We're getting businessy
like,
here.
who?
Jennifer.
Who dat?
Jen is partially through with real estate school
Yes.
and is on her way to be a realtor with us, hopefully. And we need, if that happens especially, we need a triple team name.
Name.
Help
Some
us
kind
out.
of realistic name
Yeah,
for a
one.
team.
Yeah, one
It
that we can
can't
actually
be
put.
from the McNasty tribe.
Yeah, we can't use those. Okay.
Think nicer thoughts,
Outside
and
of the
we want
box.
y'all's
But
opinions.
we need some suggestions because it's
We
so
do.
hard. There's so many teams,
So
so
many.
many brokerages, so much out there, and
Help us out, guys.
yeah.
Send into either of our DMs or our Oops Baby Instagram page DM or comment
Yeah.
under YouTube.
So many ways you can contact us.
But let us know. We want your opinions. Cause
Google me and text me through my real estate
yeah,
name.
there you go.
Homes by Heather
Heather.
Duke on Facebook. So go like and follow.
Yes,
Yep.
thank
And
you.
send a message and give us something that we can work with here. But on that note, I did have a viewer question for you. Has a single male client ever gotten inappropriate with you?
Yes, actually. So we meet a lot of clients through Zillow, Realtor.com. So you're meeting strangers off the internet,
Yeah.
and sometimes you just don't know what you're going to get. And you can have the quick phone call, and you're trying to screen this person. People are sneaky. Or
Forewarn
whatever.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we do have an app now, but this was previous to me having that app. I was literally just meeting people during
dangerous.
Willy-nilly style.
during 2020 and
dangerous.
2021. I was on a team, and I was very blessed with this team, and they were, I mean, leads were just coming in so much that like I would answer the phone, and then another phone call was coming in from a lead source.
Yeah.
You know, while I was on the phone with that, and so you're screening people the best you can. But I did meet someone out at a house one time, and it was a situation where the house was occupied, so it felt pretty safe, you know. But as soon as we left, he texted me like a really inappropriate message and was like, "Oh, sorry, I meant that for my girlfriend." And I was
Did
like,
you?
"Did you though?" And then like just right, and I was like, you know, kind of had to put it like, I'm not gonna go in the
Yeah.
house with this guy
Right.
alone
No,
again.
yeah,
It's too
no.
weird. And then just randomly a couple of months later would like texted me an inappropriate picture, not of himself, but it was something like off the
Guys,
internet.
do
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, and I ended up,
Yeah.
of course, blocking him after
Right.
that. But there's been actually
you want block.
several.
That's the way to do
Send
it.
unsolicited
Yeah.
dick pics.
Yeah, well now
Works
I think
every
it's
time.
illegal or something. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes, here I come on
Yeah.
my way.
Yeah. Let me just get in my car on that thing. No, you're getting
Race
blocked.
on over. Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.
You dumb dumb.
Yeah.
That's another thing that I think a lot of people don't realize too. It's dangerous for women in our industry as well
Yeah.
when you don't have the thought to like forewarn somebody. That's an app, guys. You can put in a phone number and background check, or even think to like so I have Life 360 on my phone that all my family's connected to, and anytime I do a showing, I don't turn it on all the time, but I turn it on and let them know, hey, I'm gonna go show a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
She
walk
has my
all the time.
She has my location all the time as well. So I'm like,
Yeah,
someone.
and
yeah,
we all have each other.
Yeah.
So
Someone
just so you
always
know,
needs
we
to
know where
we
each
know
other
where each other
is.
is all the time. Yeah, and I actually have. Yeah. I actually have.
Don't try no shit, won't be no shit. Okay.
I have several male agents that I'll like text and say, "Hey, I'm going to show to a new client. Just so you know, someone off the internet, and be about 20 minutes if you don't hear from me." And
And
they
if it's-
always are like on it.
Yeah.
And if it's questionable, bring somebody. Bring a
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's not
Absolutely.
worth your life.
They
Yeah.
can wait in the
To
car.
go
Exactly.
show a house that you don't even know. if
Yeah,
you're
why
gonna
would they
sell
care
or
if
not,
somebody
you know?
sits in your car while you show a house? And if they
Yeah.
do,
That means they're there to kill you.
Bye.
Run.
No. No thanks.
If they look disappointed, then there's probably
Yeah.
a problem.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, you know, but everybody get a freaking real estate agent when you're trying to buy, when you're trying to sell. It's good to have one. We're knowledgeable. You know, you want someone on your side for a big transaction like that. So.
And the thing is a lot of people who are not in the industry don't even know, first of all, how to fill the contracts out and what the process is to go through title companies, lenders, appraisers, inspectors. There's a lot to it. It's not just, I'm going to put my
Here's
house
your
on the market.
money. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to put
Mine.
my house on the market. I'm going to do it for sale by owner.
That's fine.
And then you have to deal with the showings, talking to the agents, negotiating for yourself. You have to know how to read an offer if that's even filled out correctly.
And those
Yeah.
can be sneaky.
They can
They'll,
be
they'll
sneaky.
throw
Yeah.
something in there,
Yeah.
like people that are just shady.
Yeah.
They'll throw stuff in there to see if you catch it.
And, and the other way around too, when you're a buyer and you're working with like new builds, there are things that agents can negotiate that you probably don't even realize get you money off. They can negotiate interest rates. They can negotiate things like blinds, stoves,
Yeah.
like all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
That a lot of times
You don't even think
nor-
about.
and
It's
the-
not your job.
I love my builder
Ours.
partners. Yeah, I love my builder
Let us
partners,
do it.
but they do work for the builders. They do care. They do want to see most people represented because they care, you know. And I love new builds. It's like the best because you're selling a product that has a warranty, that's brand new. It's been fully inspected.
There's so
It's
many
just
extras you can
a lot of
add.
times, you know, the roof is brand. Not a lot of times, but always the roof is brand new and all of that, and it's all warranted for like 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the best
More
case
bang for
scenario
your
for my
buck.
clients. Yeah.
Which we got a lot of right now around around here.
A
So
ton. Like this whole area is just new
Oh,
neighborhoods
yeah.
popping up. Like
so
crazy.
won't you be our neighbor?
Come on out here, guys. And again, DM us if you're looking to buy or sell. We would love to help you out. And I would say our team name right now, but we don't have one.
Yeah.
So.
Help us.
Please help.
All right, so that was some real estate talk. If you guys have any questions, send them in. We can address it, you know, through our pages or whatever. You're going to be on again at some point, so we'll make sure to shave them and talk about it later. But another big thing I think we're always getting questions about is just being single moms. And I feel like this is a good episode because we're all single mamas. We've been doing it for a very, very long time. So,
And in different phases.
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
So what do you guys think about the single mom life? And what tidbits can we give our viewers?
Yeah. So recent kid, like, I'm a single mom, but I do at least this is my positive. I do have a strong male figure for my kids. He was gone a lot and when they were younger, but now at this age where it's really important, I think, like, you know, if I'm gone working all the time and stuff, there's somebody there, you know, helping me. So
It's
even
their
though,
father, not
right?
just-
Their
just
father,
not a male, it's
yeah,
like, it's
yeah,
their dad.
yeah. Like I have their dad. I have their dad, and you know, we have a really good working relationship to where we're not even on a set schedule. Like if I'm busy, like he has the kids. If he's busy, has to go away for work, I have the kids.
And it's never an issue. Like,
And
they'll
it's
just do it
it's
and
it's
nice.
never an issue, and we let we have a different type. So even though I am a single mom, I feel like I've gotten lucky with the partner that I have, you know, as a father for, you know, my kids. So I don't have too much. nothing to say about that too much. Like it was like a tiny bit of, going through just figuring out, like, you don't ever want somebody like, don't take my kid, like, stuff like that. But it
Especially
rolled.
doing it alone on your own in the beginning.
Right,
You're
yeah,
like, oh, I
yeah.
have to share?
Yeah,
now? Like,
yeah. At first I was like, no. But now I'm like, no. You missed a lot.
You get it.
You missed a lot. You take some reins sometimes. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like, so what about you?
I mean,
Because you have to share.
I have to share. Mine's a little bit of a touchy situation. Not with my baby, but with my 2 older kids. And I don't want to bash anyone, but I feel like I've done it alone since they were little. He traveled a lot when we were married. And even now, I sometimes feel like the bare minimum is doing done. And it's just one of those situations. I'm just one of those people that, like, if the bare minimum's doing done, I'm always just going to step up and do more than my part.
Right.
And because my kids deserve that. And, there's times where he's doing better than normal. And there's times where you're just like, oh, that's just the
Stepping
cards
back.
I was dealt with this one. And you just got to deal with it. But I think I've handled it in a manner where I don't think it's affected my children too much yet.
Yeah.
But they are old enough now to start to make opinions on me. I'm not saying I'm the perfect parent here by any means, but I think it's to the point where, they're 15 and 11 and a half. Like, they're at that age now, they're going to start making their own opinions, and I make sure not to trash talk at home in front of them. But again, like, they're starting to piece things together themselves.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's affecting them in a new way thus far, but I'm starting to wonder. I didn't want to say his name. But
It's okay. I'll fix it.
as I would say, as my older son gets older, I'm wondering if he has the male support that he needs. And again, like, I've talked about this with my youngest son's father. Like, he's kind of given me like little tidbits of information because I just don't feel comfortable talking about it with my ex-husband because he can do no wrong. So
Yeah.
I just avoid those conversations altogether with him. But I feel like he's giving me a little bit of something to like tell Keegan, but then again, like, I'm a mom.
Yeah.
I don't want to embarrass him about certain things. So
It's that age.
like, I don't know. So like every once in a while, I kind of like poke and prod a little bit in a very like discreet way. But again, like, I don't know what I'm doing. He's a boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I don't even know where to start these conversations sometimes. So
I think you're very lucky though to have a very supportive family.
Yeah.
Like your dad is like freaking Papa of the
he's
year.
Mr.
Like,
Mom.
like
that's how
yeah.
I was raised. He was Mr. Mom.
Yeah.
He's always gone above and beyond in the grandparent. And that's the other thing. Like, I feel like if I ever am failing either one of my kids horribly, and my oldest son being just like, I don't know what to talk about.
Yeah.
In the,
Yeah.
the male phase, like
Teenage
growing up
growing
phase,
boy pain.
I would definitely reach out to him and be like, you gotta have
Yeah.
a conversation. Just make sure he knows. I don't even know what he's supposed to know right
Yeah.
now.
I know. That's the thing. It's finding that, like, how do you relate to, you've never been a teenage boy.
Do you
and
ask
it's
if they have
so
hair on
different.
their balls? Like, I don't know.
I do.
My son.
I
Okay,
do.
my
You
son.
get-
My
you
son.
ask? Okay.
We
Like,
talk
I was
about
like, do you
everything.
just
I mean,
ask? I don't
within
know.
reason. Like, I don't ask about certain things, but
Mine just tells me.
No, see,
Yeah, okay, so,
I think that's what it is. I think my kids would just tell me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think that
He
there
has
was ever.
no shame.
Yeah.
Mine is so bashful about anything.
Oh,
Like, I'm
mine's
just
mine's like, is there a line to cross? I'm gonna jump, swing, flip over, do a trick
Karate
for you.
chop.
Yeah, and I'm like, shut up. God, like, no.
Like, I don't. Okay, that's enough. You're like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
enough. Please
yeah,
stop.
I want that from my two, but my 2 older ones, they are just so introverted and like, I'm gonna keep everything to myself. So then again, I'm like, when do I ask questions?
I wish
I guess I needed to start doing it.
I kind of wish there
Be
was
that
something
parent.
left for me to ask.
Well, I mean,
How did
old
you
is your-
handle
how old
it?
is your old? Oh, well,
He'll be 13 next month.
so there is stuff left. to
Oh
ask.
yeah.
So
Okay.
when there's an age where they start getting girlfriends and you start having to approach the subject of sex and being a single mom without I don't know how to say this, but like maybe a stable other parent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of my situation was growing up with them. I mean, I feel like we did, and when I say growing up with them, I mean that completely
Yeah.
literally. Like, I grew up with my kids,
Yeah.
and so it's a very hard thing. You're both figuring it out together. Maybe my youngest had it a little bit easier because I had practice with
Yeah.
my oldest. It's sad, but that's how a lot of just even parents who are married, that's how it goes sometimes. You know, you
Oh, yeah.
stay together, mom and dad, but are you really ever an adult?
Yeah.
Do you ever
Yeah.
really know how to raise a kid?
Yeah,
I
there's
don't
no
know.
handbook.
It's all
Yeah,
learning.
there's
never
no
ready.
handbook.
So.
But you know, when my kids started getting into the age of having girlfriends and like wanting, like I worked 2 jobs to support my kids. So I worked during the day, and then 3 or 4 days a week I would go directly from one job to another and not get home till midnight. And there's a lot of time there for teenage boys to get into trouble. Luckily, they were really, for the most part, really, really good. We haven't had any teenage pregnancies. We haven't had like arrests, like nothing like that.
There you go.
Now, finding out whenever we're all adults now, things that they did, and hearing the
You're like-
stories, I am mortified and so glad that my children are still alive. Let's just say they were daredevils, and
I mean, just think of the shit we probably
Oh,
did.
yeah.
I mean, yes, I mean, we didn't have cell phones back then.
Yeah,
so we
like,
would
I know.
disappear, and
Yeah.
our parents were screwed. Like, we
Yeah.
don't know where they're at. But you know, talking about sex is really uncomfortable when you're a mom talking
You're like-
to a teenage boy, but you have to just do it.
Yeah.
And you just have to just do it, and you just say like, this might be uncomfortable
Yeah.
for both of us.
Uh-huh.
It's not just you, but
Yeah.
let's just talk about it. And we're all like very open and talk about everything,
Yeah.
and we just have the uncomfortable conversations, which is true in relationships too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
this
You
is
have to be
what we
uncomfy
talked
to
about.
grow.
Communication.
Yeah.
Communication. And so just doing it, even if they get embarrassed,
Yeah.
and just forewarning, like, this might be an uncomfortable conversation, but we have to talk about, like, if
Yeah.
you have a girlfriend, we don't want her to get pregnant. What are
Yeah.
y'all doing?
Yeah.
How are you preventing this?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
With my daughter, I felt like it came easy, but now
Yeah.
knowing, God damn it, now knowing my son is coming up on that age, I'm getting nervous. Like, my pits are sweating right now
Yeah.
because I'm just like, I don't know, and then I don't want to think of my little baby doing this.
Oh, no.
I'm just like,
No. And then you just look at the littlest one and he's just so innocent.
I
and you're
know,
just
and
like,
then my
what do you
baby,
mean?
like, what?
Wow.
He recently just found his wiener though, and he's always
happens pretty
high over that.
fast.
Always.
He's like, you like it?
Like, I'm like, why are you touching it again?
That's going to be forever.
And it never stops.
That all they do is focus on that
My
from here on
oldest
out.
used to watch cartoons with the one remote in one hand and his wiener
Yeah.
in the other hand, and I would be like, one time I found the remote in his butt crack in his diaper. Like, I was like, what are you doing?
That's a pretty big butt, though. I mean, that's some good storage area.
His ass is bigger than my ass. That boy is a man child. But yeah,
That's a good storage.
I mean, there's a slot there. It's just like a little slot. Just slide it in.
well, it was funny because I was like, "Where's the remote?" And he was like, and I was just like, "Oh no!" And then he like stood up on the couch, and mind you, he's like 2.5, 3, and he like pulls it out, and I was like, "Oh God,
How do we
Why-
wash our
what
remote?
are you doing?"
How do you do this?
How do you get baby asshole off a remote?
Kids are weird, man.
Kids are weird.
They just keep getting weirder, honestly.
They do, but I think we are pretty weird.
Yeah. I'm like, why do you like this?
You're like,
And then you're like, oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
You're
Okay.
just like
yeah,
me.
yeah.
You weirdo.
You know,
Hot calling the kettle.
I think our kids lucked out.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I'm not being biased.
They have
Our kids have
us,
some great moms.
so- And I feel like too, my kids have you guys.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, you get extra moms. That's what I've enjoyed about my friend group for real, is that we are moms and we're all like all hands on deck. Like, you know, it's never like that's your circus, that's you know, whatever. It's like we're all like, what do you need? What's
Yeah.
this? You know, and try to be there when we can't. Like sometimes you don't want to talk to mom or something happens, or you know, you let your kids experience things with each other and stuff that. You know, like, you know, mine really likes going to the basketball games and stuff like that and doing that to go see yours. And I drugged your daughter onto a movie set before and
That's
stuff.
cool.
So
Oh,
She
I
actually
would
did
love Aunt
so
Jen if she did that.
so
Can I
great.
come to a movie set?
Yes.
That will be your
You gotta
niece.
be
yeah.
in one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh,
So.
that was a question a while back. Like, when are you going to be in one of Jen's movies? And I was like, clearly you didn't see one of
Yeah.
them. Because
I throw her ass in.
Clearly, you
she
haven't
tries,
seen me try
but
to
I'm
act.
awful.
No, she was look.
Awful.
You know what? She's doing all this practicing in front of the camera
I
now.
will be
I
a
think she can
hot
do
dead
it.
person.
I think you can do it now. I
Just-
think you've had enough years of me smashing you into front of the camera.
Just murder me while my boobies are
Oh,
bouncing.
okay. Fine. You twist my arm.
A horror bimbo.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. Let me run up the stairs.
See, even that, they were like, no, not believable.
Is this horror or horror?
Blood and guts not in their guts.
Someone said something about we need to make merch, and that should be on a hoodie.
Oh, absolutely.
Blood and guts, not in our
Yeah,
guts.
blood and guts, not in my guts. Got you,
So thank you for the merch idea, person, because
Yeah.
now we're going to do it.
for
Yeah,
sure.
That was a good idea. I saw that.
Do we know a guy? I think so.
Oh,
Be
I
easy.
definitely, yeah. For
Hey, if you guys make shirts or hoodies, reach out to us because
Yes.
we want to use you guys too.
Also, if you're a roofer, an AC person, any kind of contractor for home stuff, we always are looking for vendors to use in the real estate business too.
and to take us to lunch.
Inspectors, and we are hungry girls.
I'm
We
hungry.
love free food and drinks and
You get to eat with
conversation.
us. Like,
Yeah.
come on, send us a DM.
Yeah.
We will love to meet up and team up and hopefully have lots of business together in 2024.
And that brings us to our next one. Your favorite thing, I think, is the McNasty. We have a few.
We need a theme song.
Yeah.
something. So we did 3 today. Oop, just spit. We did 3 today since there's 3 of us.
Yeah.
So I'll start and then you can go and then we'll give you the last
Oh,
one.
lovely. No,
Since
thank
you
you.
I haven't, even,
Yeah.
I haven't even seen these yet, so I'm a little nervous.
Okay.
I'm trying to peek on the sheet.
She's
I'm like, what's
what
on
is
this?
it?
So, first McNasty question was, what are your thoughts on pulling out? Because it sucks for men, for real, for real. That was the question, like for real.
Oh, okay. But real for real. We're getting for real
so
for real.
let's dive into this, guys. First of all, what's the most common thought about pulling out?
Not
Pulling
to get
it,
pregnant.
yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
pulling out equals no babies.
Yeah.
So-
It sucks for you. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. You know, it would really suck for you. Child support
Child
for
support
18 years.
and getting someone
with
pregnant
some
would pretty
stranger.
suck. Yeah.
I mean, what are your thoughts?
Wear a fucking
Pulling
condom
out?
if you
I
don't
think,
want
I think it's hot. I think it's hot. I think it
Yeah.
looks hot. So
Yeah.
I think that's another side to the whole
It's a kink thing.
Yeah,
you know,
I
like,
think it's fun.
find another spot for your groin juice that's not inside of us.
Yeah.
Baby
don't-
gravy.
We don't want babies. That's just irresponsible. That's my
Yeah,
thought on it.
yeah.
Irresponsible. If you're not trying to have a baby,
It
like,
sucks for you.
Sorry, it sucks for you. It
Or
can't
get a
suck that
vasectomy.
bad.
Get a vasectomy. I'm
Yes.
a proponent of men getting vasectomies. Like that
Yes.
should be a thing. It's so
Yeah.
easy.
That should be more mandatory than us being on the pill. Like,
Yeah, that's a little
It's
less.
reversible.
Yeah,
So hard
it's
for us.
reversible, and there's
Yeah.
less side effects. Like for me, like
we have to have the babies. They
Right.
should at least like have to prevent
follow
it
some
until we're ready.
guidelines. Shit, like we do the birth
That's
control,
my
we do all the extra steps.
cents.
Have to be the pregnant.
Yeah.
Be the pregnant.
Be
We
the
have
pregnant person.
periods, all that
Yeah.
stuff. So go get snipped at 17 or 18 and then reverse it when you're ready.
I don't trust men, so I fix that shit on my own. Like IUD. I
feel
make
like
sure I have
to
my
lead,
goalie.
Or I'm gonna just be like, who wants to fight?
I think I'm just gonna be that way regardless. And then if I'm bleeding, I'm gonna be
feisty.
worse.
She's
Like,
like, I'm just that way regardless.
yeah, like I'm already gonna be that way. And if I'm bleeding on top of it, no, fuck that. Nope.
So, Mr. McNasty viewer, just wrap it up. Like, I'm so sorry it sucks for you.
Oh my God.
But waking up every 2 hours sucks to feed a baby
Yeah.
or to change a baby's diaper. Or what if it's twins or triplets? Like, you know, you never know. So
Or what if
just-
you're 40?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to have do you want
No.
to have another baby at 43?
No.
Like-
No.
No,
We don't.
I think we done.
So, I'm sorry it sucks for you, but
But-
just wrap it up.
Yeah.
That's our thoughts on that.
Yeah, don't
All
want
right.
to pull out. Wrap it up.
There we go.
Pretty easy.
Wrap it up like a gift.
And this
There you go.
The one that doesn't keep
Merry
going.
Christmas, jingle balls.
There we
Jingle
go.
balls.
All right, number 2. Is it okay to keep your socks on during sex?
Who asked these questions?
Dude, we get some crazy, like,
I don't care. I'm not looking at your feet. I promise. Now, afterwards, when you're like shuffling to get the towel, please take your socks off because I am looking.
yeah.
I don't know what else
Because then
to
it
say.
looks funny, just
You're
like
like-
butt and socks.
Yeah. Or if
Like,
we're
did I just
cuddling,
fuck that?
Yeah,
I
you're
feel
like-
nothing, and then socks. It's a little weird.
Yeah.
But, like during the act, if we're like,
So what if
I don't care
what
your
if they
socks
walk
are
away
on.
and he's wearing the ballerina slipper socks?
that's what I was picturing.
What if it's
That's what I was like. That's a little weird.
You're like,
Well, in
wait.
general, those are a little ick.
Yeah.
But
what if it's
they're
the
necessary.
toe socks? Where your toes are like in the socks.
That
Toe socks.
that gave me
Do you
chills.
remember toe socks from the restaurant?
I
No, toe shoes.
Toe
Toe
shoes.
Toe shoes.
I'm sorry, guys. Don't ever wear those.
The toe shoes.
They're so
Some of
gross.
you, we can just tell you wear them, like just by looking at you.
You look like
you
a
look
toe
like a
shoe
toe shoe
person.
kind of guy.
I forgot all about toe socks though. They used to have rainbow ones.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
I have some.
Like your little toe like squished up in it.
I
And it
loved
was-
toe socks,
Oh,
but not on a
I
man.
don't like how it feels like.
I
between
would
I
like
haven't.
I
I
feel like
as a teenager.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I loved toe socks as a teenager.
I wouldn't be able to think about anything else but something being in between my each
Yes.
toe. So
Yes.
it would ruin the experience for me if I was wearing them, and it would probably ruin.
What
the
if
experience
they
for you.
brought their foot up to your hair and was
like
just like
gloves in their feet?
I don't want your feet
Well,
on
just
me
don't
regardless.
put your feet in my face. In
Yeah,
general.
unless you want a toe broke. You're gonna wear it. You can be wearing a toe cast.
to people with foot fetishes, like socks on or off.
Oh,
I'm
do you-
assuming.
You know what? I don't
Is
think
it
it's
like
shame.
lingerie?
Like,
Oh, it's like lingerie.
You like that? You like when I do that?
Sneak one toe
Yeah.
out.
Ooh, the pinky got out. Oh, well, that took a turn.
I don't know.
I got
this is
goosebumps
kinda-
from it. It was creeping me out.
So I guess it kind of was like maybe keep them on or off. We don't really care until after when
Yeah.
we're like paying attention.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I genuinely don't care because it's not my thing.
Right.
But
It's not like your feet are above the head. Wow.
But sometimes
I'm gonna just admit it. I'm gonna admit it.
I would
a
just
few
slip 'em
times
off.
I've
Yeah.
accidentally left my socks on because it's cold in the fucking
Yeah.
house. So,
Yeah.
How
like, I'm
cold
like,
is it?
Like
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah, yeah.
Cold.
I know that's what I mean.
So like every once in a while, like I just. But I do. I kick them off like right when I'm done. I'm like, oh shit, that's my socks.
sometimes
on.
you just get in the
Get out of
moment.
here. You don't belong. We're being sexy right now.
Whoopsie. Whoopsie. All right, last one.
Oh, God.
Threesomes
While in a relationship. Well, okay. I mean, this might turn a relationship to a relationship.
Shit.
So this really depends on what type of relationship you
kind of
have,
boundaries
what
you
kind
guys
of
have
boundaries
set.
do you guys have very good communication, like where you're gonna go after this, and where is it worth it?
And are you doing it with a friend? Are you
Yeah,
doing it with
are
a
you doing it with a
stranger?
stranger? Like, there's so many aspects that have to be taken in consideration with something like this. I think it's definitely like, is this worth maybe turning your relationship into a relationship? Because there's so many hoops and boundaries that you really got to put into place. So,
And it could be a situation too where it's like a fantasy.
yeah,
But then when you guys actually get into the situation,
Right.
you guys are like,
this isn't
That's
fun.
when you need safe
Yeah.
words.
Yeah,
You need
this
to be
is-
like coconuts.
This is no fun. This is not fun
We're done.
anymore.
mine was John Wick.
Well, mine was
Can't-
obviously
you
coconuts.
can't,
Yeah.
you can't mistake that for anything. You just John Wick.
You're like, more dick? Oh, what?
John Wick.
She said she wants more dick, guys. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think threesomes are more for not in relationships, in my
No.
opinion. But
Yeah, I mean, to each their own. I mean,
Yeah.
that you
There's
maybe
people that
that
are married.
yeah,
that have it all
but
the
they have
time.
their boundaries. They have these things set. But I think you pretty much know when you're in the relationship if that's going to be something that's going to be open or not, just based on you guys' personalities. But like, if you know you're
I'm a jealous motherfucker.
right, like
so-
yeah, touch my man, see what the fuck happens.
Yeah,
I
like
try-
the second
like,
I wouldn't be getting
Yeah,
any
yeah.
attention. I would be like, I'm
Nah,
out of here.
and, all right, well, you guys have fun and don't.
But hey, that
text.
goes both ways though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if it can be a 3-way with 2 girls and a guy, it can be a 3-way with 2 guys and
But
a girl.
that's
So
always the thing.
It should be open
Yeah.
both ways. Like, I think that if
That's another. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're doing threesomes, you gotta be open to do all types.
Right,
Of,
and but the thing
I
is,
think it should be.
Yeah, men's
Yeah.
always like, no, 2 girls, 1 guy, that's it. No, no.
No.
What about? So it's okay for you to want that, but as soon as the
Yeah.
girl's like, okay, 2 dudes, they're like,
They're like,
okay. Are you
but that's
kidding?
gay.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, what is 2 girls?
no. Oh, okay.
So
So,
I gotta be gay, not
yeah.
you.
So only one of us can be slightly gay. Oh, okay. I thought this was a. Oh, thought we were doing something for both of us.
That's when you
but
tippy
no.
toe into a MMF and make the girl wear a strap on.
Oops, baby.
You want to get
Tippy
take,
toe.
you
That's
wanna-
taking baby steps.
That's a baby step.
That's baby steps.
And then the next time you put a blindfold and then just use another dude.
This
one
strap
feels so
on
real.
feels different. Different.
What is happening? There's some power
Real
behind that.
texture. Yeah, you're really getting into the groove.
Why
You've
is
been
it so
practicing
hairy?
that. Did you add nuts? Careful, this one's got nuts in it.
Oh man. So yeah.
So that's
Communication, guys. Communication. This
Yeah.
is like the 4th
Yeah.
episode we've talked about this. Just
so
talk to your lover.
yeah, that's definitely on a you thing. For me, it's a no, unless you want fighting happening.
I would say in a marriage probably no, but in a relationship maybe.
Like a
Maybe.
new one that's probably not going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
A tester relationship, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know if you get a threesome with Rosie, she does not see a future. With you. So just know that in advance. You heard it here.
You're just a toy.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, then that's the thing. That's what I mean. Like, that's an accessory. Like, be an accessory.
He says it was an accessory.
Yeah, just an accessory.
Here's my purse. Here's my necklace. Here's
Boy toy.
my wiener.
Nah.
My little bitty wiener. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks McNasties. Those are
Yeah.
pretty fun today. We didn't hate it.
Yeah. Oh my God. Always going in deep.
Well, I guess that's pretty much it. We kind
Yeah.
of touched on a little bit of this, a little bit of
Yeah,
that.
I think
Do you
it's
have anything else you want to tell
I
the
appreciate
people?
y'all having me on the show.
Oh,
That was
we
fun.
enjoyed having you.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's a lot of
we're
fun.
so excited
I'll
for
get
you.
better if I come back.
Oh, you did great.
This is a little nerve wracking.
Trust us. Just wait till we get all the comments
She's like-
for this episode. Everyone's gonna be like, "You need her back. You need her back." So just keep sending in what you want to see, guys, and what you want us to talk about, and we would love to have Heather back on as often as she wants to.
Absolutely. So that is a wrap on thanks for joining us on Oops Baby. And we will see you again next week.
Oh no, wait! This is our last episode.
This is our
for the
last,
year.
yeah.
So you won't see us
Merry-
next week.
yeah.
We're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
figure out some things to like post or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Because I actually got something that was like, please don't miss a week. We love watching your show.
Uh-huh.
So we'll have to come up with something to post for you guys on weeks that we're not filming.
Yeah.
You do fun TikToks.
We can
Yeah,
do
so
that.
yes,
we're
we're
gonna
about
do
to
one
do
of
some
those
reindeer
soon,
games.
so you guys are gonna have fun with that watching us. But yeah, we're done. So
Yeah.
Merry Christmas,
Happy New Year.
We're gonna have some good
Love you
stuff from
guys.
the
Yeah.
year.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We have a fun night planned, so hopefully we can put together some sort of like video.
Oh, maybe we
Oh,
can
for
pop
New
on
Year's
some
Eve.
live.
I'm
Maybe
so
we'll pop
excited.
on some
Ooh,
live
that's a good
stream.
idea.
Yeah, I've never done a live before.
Yeah.
That would be so fun.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you guys like that?
Send us a message. Would you like us to hop on some lives? I
Let's
think
do it.
probably yeah.
Bring in the New Year's with us. Probably not like at New Year's.
yeah, yeah.
We're gonna be toasty. by
Yeah.
then, but
We're gonna be kissing people.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm not even making out with my hand.
We've got to find people to kiss. We're gonna be on the prowl. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna kiss Parker McCollum. That's who I'm gonna do. I'm feeling sorry for his wife because I'm gonna hop on that stage and just go.
That's fine.
JK, she's gonna be there.
Oh, well,
Whatever.
hey, maybe they're into this last McNasty. You never know.
It was him that sent that question in.
Yeah, that's what, put it in. That's fine. That's what happened.
I like it. In my little head, that's what's happening.
Yep.
All right. Well, again, Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Thanks
And
for
well,
watching.
Until next time.
Mwah.
Mwah. We did it. Here comes
Dude, I downed my
did it.
shit.
We did it.
Yours
We
was
rushed it out. We did it.